Aside from the big game itself, one of the most talked about moments from the Super Bowl is always the commercials, and a Canadian Hockey Hall of Famer is back in the limelight, revisiting one of their iconic roles.
Hello. So just so you know, this is not an audition. This is the commercial.
Yes, that's six-time Stanley Cup champion Mark Messier reuniting with Lace for their Betcha campaign.
Chip.
While Messier was busy winning Stanley Cups during his illustrious 25-year career on the ice, becoming the only player to captain two different teams to a Stanley Cup title, he was also part of those classic commercials where he would say the lines,
Chip. Bet you can't eat just one.
Mark, those Lay's commercials are iconic. Pretty much everybody has seen them, and I'm curious for you, how often were people coming up to you saying, Chip, or bet you can't eat just one, like even your opposing teammates? How often was it?
It didn't end, actually. It was a walking through airports, doing different things. It was always someone with a bag of chips that they would get me to sign the bag of chips. I've signed more Lay's potato chips and asking if I could just eat one.
Messier is a 15-time All-Star, 6-time Stanley Cup winner, considered to be one of the greatest hockey players of all time. But to some, because of these commercials, he's just the chip man.
I was recognized in Tortola getting off my boat as a chip man, not as a hockey player. So
now, when it comes to the actual Super Bowl, I believe you went to one. Which one was it?
I've been to one Super Bowl in my entire life. It was in Dallas against Pittsburgh and Green Bay were in the Super Bowl. And it was an incredible experience. The whole scene for the 4 or 5 days was amazing.
Another big thing besides the commercial and the actual game is halftime. Ushers performing. You have been on stage with Hootie and the Blowfish. I believe you're playing the tambourine. How many other acts have had you on stage that we may not know about? Like, are you up there singing on one of these stages? Like, I know you belted out Elvis at an Oilers show.
Yeah, back in the day, I was really into the karaoke. I had a couple songs, Suspicious Minds by Elvis, and I was up on stage with Billy Joel here in the Garden, presenting with the Ranger. Geez, you're testing my memory now. Spanish Eyes was my second song that I sang. Yeah.
For City News, I'm Lindsay.
Say you and your Spanish eyes will wait for me.